Hey everybody, welcome back to From the Anvil. I'm now in Vancouver, and not only did I have to pay $22 for the Wi-Fi on the plane to watch the rest of that game, but it was clearly not worth it, and I want a refund actually. I want the club to actually pay for that because I thought we'd get an equaliser, but we didn't, and the fact I actually got paid that for the full flight is criminal. Cost of living, innit? Didn't even think it would impact WestJet, but whatever. But you know what I'm going to do, it's the aftermath. It has finished. Wolves 1, West Ham United 0 at Molineux. A game we had to win against a relegation rival, and a loss has happened, so we're now in the relegation zone on 18th. But only because Southampton beat Everton 2-1. So we jumped from 19th to 18th, and that means we're a little bit more massive. Doesn't it? Yeah. Didn't think so. I'm done with this club, I'm done with these players. I mean, I'm not overreacting. I know people just are going to think that when West Ham win, I'm going to start loving them again. And yeah, we love it when they win, but it's coming very rarely these days. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of frustrated, annoyed, and angry all at the same time. David Moyes has to go now. The board has to sack him, because there's no way this is acceptable. It's not acceptable from the players, it's not acceptable from the manager. It's not acceptable from any of those kind of people. It's not even acceptable from the board. They probably don't want to sack him just so Sullivan can keep his pockets lined. Do you know what I'm saying? Sullivan just wants to keep the money. And that's exactly what it is. If we get relegated, it'll be a disaster. So Sullivan's going to want to try and avoid that, ironically enough, because he's going to want to not lose cash. We stay in the Premier League, he keeps a little bit of that revenue. But against Wolves, man, we got no attack. We got nothing going forward. We're useless. Starting lineup was pretty abysmal. I was hoping we'd go all out for it, but no, we didn't. We made some stupid decisions again. Fabianski in goal. Right, fair enough. He always starts anyway. Sofal, Hogbonna, Aguirre, Cresswell, Paqueta with Souček and Rice in that midfield. Then you've got Fornals, Bowen, Antonio. Why has Benrahma dropped? Why has Scamacca dropped? Those two guys have been actually doing pretty well over the last couple of games. They've been scoring. They scored in the 2-2 draw against Leeds and the 1-0 win in the FA Cup against Brentford, respectively. They're in good form, so why'd you drop them? If it's not broken, you don't fix it. Aesop's Fables tells you that in primary school. Useless. Useless decision-making. I knew they'd just come on the 60th minute. That's exactly what would happen. It's David Moyes' team. Of course that's going to happen. My goodness. First half actually was 0-0. And we went into half-time break without creating too many chances. I don't think Jose Sarr had to do much, to be honest with you. Sofal had that shot, which was cleared away. But other than that, Antonio, oh my God, do not get me started with him. What does he do to warrant a starting place in the team? What does he do? When man's starting as a lone striker, he's absolutely dead. He's like Tyrannosaurus Rex, man, he's dead. Up top. That ball's coming through to him, and seriously, he's absolutely slow. He's just so slow. He's making David Attenborough look like Usain Bolt. Seriously. That's how slow he is. And David Attenborough's like old and can't run anymore and that. Antonio, again, I think he's done at West Ham now. Scamacca has to take that starting place. And we can't even play two up top because they don't work well off of each other. The saving grace in that first half was Naif Aguirre, because I thought he played pretty well. He put his body on the line. In the second half, we had this corner, which cleared away. And I mean, we had a free header, we didn't take it. Cleared away. Counter attack from Wolves. Cresswell, again useless. Tries to flick it on, Podence flicks it, puts it into the net. It's similar to that goal that Jimenez scored last season when Wolves beat us 1-0. Yeah. It's just basic stuff. Cresswell and Antonio can seriously just piss off now out of the club, because I'm done with them both. Cresswell, Sofal and Antonio do not have the standards anymore to play in the Premier League. They're slow, they're sloppy, they're all 30 plus. They're not spring chickens. We need that new young blood injected into the team. We don't have it. I'm sick of Declan Rice, by the way, taking shots from distance. I think he's going to go anyway. He's not going to want to stick around this. He's too good to stick around for this crap. We spent all that money on players here, and they're all going to go. Paqueta, Scamacca, Areola, they'll all go if we go down. They're not going to hang around and want to play in the Championship. They're too good for it. When Moyes made the subs, he finally made some alright changes. He took off Souček, who I actually thought had a decent game, and put on Benrahma. Benrahma came on, he did try to do something a little bit. Fornals came off, on came Scamacca. By then, Scamacca couldn't make too much of an impact. What's going on? And it finished 1-0 to Wolves. I'm getting used to seeing the same stale thing every single week. We've got no ideas. Or we might have all the gear in terms of those players, but we have no idea with that manager. It makes me so mad. The teams around us have changed their managers. Like Southampton got a new manager. They beat Everton 2-1. They beat Man City in the Cup. Villa changed the manager. They got 13 points since Emery took over. They're steering away from the relegation zone. They're like 11th in the league now. What about West Ham? 1 point in the last 7 games, and you think that's acceptable? It's not on. We cannot condone this anymore. As fans, we cannot tolerate that. I can't tolerate it anymore. I'm done, seriously, right now. We need to make changes. We should have got rid of him in the winter break. And Moyes then says, oh, I think we played well. Moyes and Declan Rice claim, oh yeah, we're close to Europa League players. Oh, heck. We're more close to the Championship than the Champions League. It's got to change, man. It's got to change. It's needed soon. Because other teams have acted on it and they've actually turned a corner. We're just going backwards. Everything is wrong about this club because of it. The West Ham that was playing last season was a highlight. One of the best seasons of my life. Some great memories. And this season, everything's just fallen apart. Nothing lasts forever, they say. That didn't last forever. Look where we are now. We're in a real bad mess. And we need to change things fast. Everton next week, I don't care the result, he's got to go. I respect David Moyes, I like him as a person. I'm grateful for what he's done for the club. But I think he's got to go. The board needs to take action. They need to take it very soon. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all soon. I'm off out now for a night in Vancouver.